Hey guys, so today I'm gonna ask some questions to vapi AI. Hey vapi AI, are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, I'm ready. Fire away with your questions whenever you're set.
Yeah, so my first question is everyone says okay every day, but do we actually know where it comes from?
Good question. I guess okay is just a way people say things are fine, but nobody's really sure where it started. It's kind of like a linguistic mystery, you know?
Oh, so is okay really the most used word in the world?
Hmm. Probably not the absolute most, but it's definitely one of the most common words worldwide. It's like the universal thumbs up in language.
Yeah, so where did the word okay originally come from?
Good question. Honestly, no clue. You'd want to ask a linguist or historian. Might be one of those mysteries that just kind of stuck
Is it
around.
Yeah, is it true that OK started as a joke or misspelling?
Yeah, so there's a popular story that okay started as a misspelling of all correct, but actually it was more like a slang trend in the 1830s using abbreviations and playful spelling. So not exactly a typo, more like a linguistic fad.
OK. What does OK actually stand for?
Um, Honestly, it doesn't really stand for anything specific. It's more like a phrase people adopted to mean everything's fine or I'm good, just a linguistic placeholder, you know?
Yes. How did OK become popular in the 80s?
Well, okay, was already pretty popular, but in the 80s, it really took off with movies, TV, and widespread slang. It became like a cultural icon, symbolizing approval or agreement everywhere.
Yeah, was OK used in politics or campaigns at any point in history?
Yeah, actually, okay, has been used in politics and campaigns quite a bit, often to show approval or consensus. Sometimes politicians use it to signal agreement, but nothing super specific or official, more like just part of everyday speech.
How did OK spread across the entire world?
Oh, so it spread mainly through American English influence, movies, TV, and the internet, making it a global thing pretty quickly. It's like a linguistic viral meme, really.
Is OK understood in every language?
Not exactly. While okay is widely recognized, many languages have their own words or gestures for similar meanings. But honestly, okay is pretty universal in the sense that most people understand it, even if they don't use it themselves.
Why didn't other words become as universal as okay?
Good question. I think okay just kind of hit a perfect storm. Short, simple, easy to say, and adaptable. Plus, it was trendy in the right places at the right time, so it just stuck around.
Are there different meanings of okay depending on the tone or context?
Yeah, totally. Okay, it can mean stuff like agreement, doubt, sarcasm, or even just filler. Tone and context really change how it's interpreted, like most words, I guess.
What are some funny or unusual uses of okay?
20 is a lot, but I can give you a few, like using okay to signal sarcasm, or as a way to dismiss something politely, or even as a way to stall when you're thinking. Honestly, okay is pretty versatile, and people get creative with it all the time.
Is okay used differently in texting versus real life?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. And similar shortcuts are super common in texting and online chats. It's like the digital got it or cool real quick.
Why do people sometimes say okay or okay? What does that mean?
So when people say okay or okay with a pause or emphasis, it can mean a bunch of things agreement, hesitation, or sometimes even just filler. It really depends on tone and context, like most language.
Language psychology. Why do humans rely so much on the simple word like okay?
Good point. Honestly, okay is just so easy and flexible. It kind of works in almost any situation. Plus, it's quick, simple, and universal, so people rely on it. to keep conversations flowing smoothly.
Does saying okay help in communication or decision making?
Yeah, totally. Okay helps keep things moving, either confirming understanding or signaling readiness. It's like the linguistic version of a nod, really.
Yeah. Is okay considered as a positive, a natural, or lazy response?
Good question. Usually, okay, is seen as neutral or positive, but sometimes it can be kind of lazy or just a quick way to acknowledge something without much thought. It really depends on the context and tone.
Yeah. If okay didn't exist, what do you think people would replace it?
Interesting. Maybe people would use more expressive words like sure, got it, or even emojis to fill the gap.
Or
Honestly, okay is just so handy that without it, conversations might become a bit more formal or wordy.
do you think okay will still be popular 100 years from now?
Hmm. Good question. I don't know. Maybe not exactly as it is, but some kind of simple universal affirmation will probably stick around. Humans love shortcuts, after all.
Yeah. What's one surprising fact about okay that most people don't know?
Good question. Okay. One surprising fact is that OK was actually popularized by American soldiers during the 1830s as a slang abbreviation, and it just kind of took off from there. Who knew a military slang would become a global word?
Oh, today was this. So we'll meet again. Bye.